Hello and welcome back to South Coast Busways in City Bus Manager with Southern Vectis. Last week we got the 3 upgraded as part of Vectis High Frequency with this beautiful white line branding and its accompanying nightline branding, although all 4 nightline branded vehicles are currently out. And today it's the turn of the 1. This yellow branding is going. We're not doing any more of this. This is also how I used to do it in terms of branding. We have a new brand, but we're going to do something big with the 1. So the way that I've done Vectis High Frequency upgrades this whole time is that I would add the new vehicles to the existing fleet, so that basically I'm only buying the extra vehicles as the new ones. With the 3, I ended up needing one of the Scanias, and then I bought 2 more MMCs off camera, and 3 of the old SD types are now withdrawn. SD4 and SD5 remain as part of our spares fleet. Eventually that's going to happen with the 6. These Trident Viros are going to move on to a different route. I'm not getting rid of them. And their new life is probably going to involve having their head chopped off. But that's all for the 6. With the 1, I'm going to set out to replace, or to displace even, all 8 of our Citaros. They're not going to be, like the Trident Virus, they're not going to be withdrawn, but they are going to be leaving the 1. The aim being to move the SONs, or make the SONs inactive, and then move them elsewhere, perhaps onto the mainland. But before we can even think about moving the SONs onto the mainland, we've got to improve the 1 so that we have Citaros free. So let's do that, shall we? Let's look at the 1. Okay. So here's the 1. The first mainline route we did, way back when. Just very simple. Newport, up the main road, into Cowes. We have a minor alteration to make to the route of the 1, because we're now turning routes back in this part of the town centre rather than here. So, edit route, that's the button. So round Cowes. So yeah, I named the stop Cowes Old Terminus a little while ago, just to make sure that I absolutely knew. Outside park gates is fine on the way in, but yeah, so outside park gates. Then it needs to go to Cowes Primary School. Not Cowes Primary School, Cowes Town Centre. Then Cowes. And then Bars Hill. And then park gates. Oh, no. We're going to park gates this one. No, we're not. Well, we are, but do that park gates. So that's the change to the route of the 1. Just a simple alteration to have it turn where all the other routes turn. And now we need to change this timetable. Right. Modify bus stops. First of all, have that there. Set Cowes as the turn back. Let's get rid of all the holding points, just to be, you know, start from a clean slate. "26 minutes. Is that all the holding points? Did I not have one at the park and ride? I had 2 minutes at park and ride. There we go. So, we're looking at 24 minutes end to end. I'll probably have a minute there, And then where is the Horseshoe Inn? We'll have 1 minute there, so that it's 15 minutes. And then at the Park and Ride, 2 minutes there, so that it's 20 minutes. 28 minutes into Cowes. And this is going to run every 10 minutes. But I'm fine with them bunching, but maybe not at Cowes. So it's going to run every 10 minutes. Just set all of these to every 10 minutes. Oh, we need to get rid of Saturday. And then add Saturday. Sunday is going to run every 15 minutes. Does mean I'll need to rework those specific ones, so we'll get rid of those for now. We're going to start this from 5. And it's going to run until, honestly, probably 22:50. No, 2300, why not? 2300. So then the last inbound is going to be at 23:30. And 5:30. Sunday, we're going to have it start from 6. And it's going to run until 10. 22:30 and 7. Or no, 6:30, isn't it? Yeah. That's much, much better. So let's just there, Newport, there, cool. So we want 1 minute at Somerton Park and Ride, to 15 minutes at Horseshoe Inn, and then 1 minute at... Interesting, it doesn't have a time to hold at the hospital. That's very odd. Why did I not put that there? Because I put the minute at Crocker Street. I would rather have it hold at the hospital. There we go. So I'll have it break for 12 minutes. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. So now if I just look at the timetable, I'm quite happy with this. Yeah, as for Sunday, yeah, that's alright. That's alright. So 7 o'clock gets back to do that, and it does the 7:15. So on a Sunday, I'll give it, I don't know, 12 minutes break's fine. So let's just have a look at a weekday then. 5 gets back at 6. That will do probably the 6:20. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to buy probably 12 new buses. That seems reasonable. So I don't think I can afford 12 new buses right now. So what we're going to do is take out, that loan is not as good as what I remember being there. There's really low interest, so I guess I'll take it. And we're going to stock up on 11.5 meter Enviro 200 MMCs. Oh, okay, they're actually really cheap. I thought they were more than that. These seem to have the fuel economy balancing issue that the Centro had. Ah well, Guess I can't really escape it. And of course there is a livery for these. There you go. There's a bit of a texture problem up there, but I don't think it exists on the other side. No, it doesn't. So as normal for these Morse liveries, apparently, the black strip that exists above the windows on the MMC is not here. National Busways got rid of that. It looks a little bit odd, but in sort of the context of this livery, it does make a lot of sense. There isn't much space though on these single-decker bodies to have lots of words, which is unfortunate, especially given how bulky the Morse branding is, this big thing that is our logo. But such is life. It's a decent looking bus, big red back end, you know, red and black like the red funnel ferries. I think it looks alright. That's a Citara. We're going to park these opposite the Citaras. Love that there's a little bit of a traffic jam because it means I can actually get to all of them. Oh no. Park everyone up. I think there's one that didn't get a parking spot assigned. Oh no. I guess you go there then. And let's get one more, just so that we can be absolutely certain that we're going to clear the allocation. EXMMC mainline. We have quite a massive list of different enviro classes, because you've got everything with the ES, which is the little 8.9 meters. Then you've got the EMs, which are these 9.7s. The ELs, which are these 10.8s. And the EXs are these 11.5s. And now we have 11 buses to renumber, to give license plates to. Where did I get in the fleet with the thing? Because these are all going to be the YY66 These are all YY66. They all sort of, you know, are license plated in order. So we got to a VJZ. Okay. So these are the YY66VK. VKA. VKB. VKC. VKD. VK, not F, VKE. VKF. VKG. VKH, VKJ, and VKL. Oh no, wait, we can have VKK. Yeah. Let's have VKK. There's everyone's license plates all done up. These are going to be EX1 for now, because EX will also apply to the Enviro 300s. EX2, EX3. The fleet numbers aren't showing on these old Mr. Chips ones. Hopefully, because they did get round to the Citara, so hopefully the MMCs get done. Although that does mean replacing the Citaras took so long. Like, that was a lot of work. I would never have done that on camera in a million years. Absolute nightmare. and EX10. I swear I bought another one. Where's that blanked itself? I don't know. Well, we've got 10. If I check the... not the shift scheduler, the... yeah, this. In easy mode, we need... at least 6. Well, I have plenty then. So let's go to tomorrow and just unassign the route 1. Oh, there is one. Where is it hiding? There should be an E200 MMC, big one, hiding in a full-size parking space. If I sort by fleet number. Yeah, where are you? Oh, you're there. You know, come back over here, please. Let's say, I thought there was one. So you're going to be YY66 VKL, a fleet number of EX11, and because there's no destinations, we're not going to do those. Here we go. So let's go and get the one redone for tomorrow. So we definitely have enough. We don't need any of our Sitaros anymore. But that's fine. The Sitaros, I have, again, I said I was going to move these SONs elsewhere. So these Sitaros will be staying with Southern Vectis. And the few that we've neglected, I think all 4? I can't remember how many I repainted. I think there's just these 4. So they're all present. These 4 Sitaros that we've neglected by keeping an East Kent livery will be put into a generic Morse scheme to match MC2, and then MC2 will match the 3 SONs, albeit without Vectis High Frequency branding, for a new service. So I'm back. I've got the fleets all done up, or the fleet's all done up, the assignments all corrected. That took a long time, and these are going to just become fleet group number 2, full-size buses for the moment. All of the Sitaros except MC2 are getting painted into, where is it? MMC, just normal Morse. I did have a mainline livery planned, I'll show you that. Very simple. Just the Sitaros have even less space on the MMCs because you can't turn this body color because this is actually glass. If you look at a real 0530 Sitaro, this whole area above the windows is glass, so that you can't paint it. You can obviously put vinyls there, but it's also separate layers in the thing, so I don't bother. There you go, just normal Southern Vectis Morse, very nice. Oh, there's some weird artifacting going on there, that's odd. You be painted, and you be painted. There you go, all the Sitaros are going to be painted. Let's make you Morse. Go. The East Kent Landor scheme is officially dying tonight, this morning. Tonight for me, this morning in game. Ooh. Import repaint. Not EX. MMC. No, not even MMC, just MC Morse. That's such a modern looking fleet now. I love the Landau scheme, but it does look very old-fashioned. Indeed, that was the point when I designed it, to look old-fashioned. Because, you know, it was meant to be for old buses. The whole sort of, the law that I came up with in my head at the time was that National Busways was founded as a sort of state-owned competitor to the deregulated companies in 1986 upon deregulation, which would have been the responsible thing to do in my view when you deregulate when you deregulate an industry like the buses. Should have been to establish a state-owned competitor. Anyway, my political views aside, the idea was in my head that National Busways was founded as the state-owned competitor to the newly deregulated bus companies as of 1986. And it would have been sort of a big emphasis placed on high-quality design that lasts, which is something that as a graphic designer myself I feel very passionate about. And so this is meant to be, like, very good 1980s design. The idea, like, maybe some things would have changed about the way that the livery design looks between 1986 and it being applied to this Enviro 400 in 2008. But that's the sort of idea, that this design lasts. And that's also the reason why the Morse scheme, which looks quite fitting in 2024, actually came about in 2013. With these buses being some of the first to receive it, is that it's high quality design that lasts a long time, that sort of anticipates future trends in a way. That was the idea. But, yeah. I really like how the mainline livery looks. The red pops. It looks so much better without the last shade of green. It would have gone about here-ish. Because I can have this be bigger. It doesn't clash so much as the Mini Lynx livery. I was about to go up here to see my Mini Lynx vehicles. Of course, that's not a thing anymore. Although I believe... yeah. See, it's got like the three steps of gradient and then the blue. Whereas the new style of branding only has the first two steps of the gradient and then it's into the branding colour. Because, as you can see with the white line, which uses the normal green on the back end, it just looks like a two-step gradient. So sort of, it looks better in that regard. Let's see how the main line does, because it's nearly time for the main line to start. There's our first one. The 0500 from Newport to Cowes. Let's see if it can keep to time, because I did reduce its stand time along the route and its stand time at Cowes. Probably not the best idea, but hey ho. It does keep the vehicle requirement down, which was a good thing. We have 11 buses. I don't know what happened to the notion of my bus orders being relatively nice numbers. That was a point that I laboured probably too much on in an episode of Glasgow. But, you know, such is life. It's 5 AM, let's go. These have less capacity than the Citaros, but it's not as big of a drop as it was going to be, because the new Citaro, or the new version of the Citaro from Mr. Chips, has a lower capacity than the old version. The old version has a capacity of like 85 or something. The new version is 76. Which is a lot more reasonable. I don't know where Mr. Chips got the 85 number from, but... Is that a big MMC, like an EX class MMC, going to do an early morning one? I don't think so. No, that's going to do an early morning either 2 or 23. Hopefully a 2. Shouldn't be doing 23s. I put the Scanias on those. So yeah, it seems to be coping well, but it is the first bus of the day. As for my plan for the Sitaras, I think it's new route time. This new route is going to be the 4. It's going to run from Newport, again, Newport, down this way through this village, this village, this village, which I know the name of, this is Roxall, and into Ventnor. It's going to be an important connection, although it's not going to be super Vectis High Frequency. It's just going to be a bus route. Hopefully we can get the vehicle requirement to be 5. I would like that, because then we can remove all 3 Scanias elsewhere. And then what I may do with the 4, because I anticipate the 4 can be quite... there. I anticipate that the 4 might be quite busy, is then make a 5 when we expand the map out west to go to Freshwater. That's going to be a less busy route. And run the Sitaras on the 5, with maybe E400 MMCs on the 4. That's the plan. That's the plan. So let's get my hex code. Ooh, it's been a while since I made a route. You guys have been very patient with me and my Vectis High Frequency nonsense. This is what we all watch City Bus Manager for, the new routes. Newport to Ventnor. Oh, then again, you did see the creation of a new route. Like, in the last episode, I did the N13, but that wasn't really a new route. This is a properly new route. So we're going to go from Newport. And there is the 4. It's getting to the point where you can't zoom out to see the full route. But that is a nice looking route. I think it's going to be a decent little earner, especially with those Sitaras on it, because Sitaras are just fantastic buses. They're quite efficient, they carry a decent number of people. And also just Sitaros. I am the sort of person who will ride a bus purely if it's a Sitara. But then again, I am a bus enthusiast. So, I don't know. So we want to be able to do this. Let's see, every 30 minutes. How does that look? That looks pretty decent. If it was every 15, that needs 6. We have 8. But ideally we would move all 3 up to the mainland. But if we kept 2 on the 23s, that would be decent, because then I could make a group for them. That'll work. But if I made it every 20 minutes, then it would only need 5. Okay, but what if I made it every 20, then 15? That sounds fun. Let's make it every 20, then 15. First bus will be at 5:03. Last bus will be at 22:03. No, 22:43. Why not? And the timetable is done. So it runs every 20 minutes off peak during weekdays, every 15 minutes during rush hour, and on Sundays it runs every half hour. So if I go to timetable preview, not timetable preview, the easy mode, we need 7 buses for tomorrow. Not quite ideal, but such is life. What I will then do is go into advanced settings. At the moment it will be no preferred. Activate the bus route later. Where are my Sataras? There they are. So these are going to go manage vehicle groups into a group 106. That's going to be SV Route 4. Nope. 106 SV Route 4. 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 And SV Route 4. So then, if I go to Newport Vendor, edit timetable, and select those two, one SV Route 4, perfect. So now, if I then go ahead and, I keep clicking the wrong button. You'd think I've been playing this game for so long, and so consistently because of the YouTube, that I would know what the buttons do, but apparently not. What was I going to do? What did I want to do? Oh yeah, I wanted to activate the route. Good at this. There we go. Wait, you go on a 4. 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 And you go on a 4. That. Oh wait, no. I keep forgetting about MC1 because it's in this little side spot. There we go. So we should have enough buses to do the Oh, hello, what do you say? Very nice. 4 to Ventnor. There's my thumbnail shot. Post me. Good. I hope Post Me got that. If not, Post Me is dumb. But then again, Present Me is dumb. Oh wait, Post Me and Present Me are the same person. Yeah, that tracks. So where's my 4 at? Where's the 4? Where's my 4? Where's my 4? Migas is on the last page. Yep, there it is. That's going to do the 7:33. Okay, busy from the start. A big bus down here was needed, I must say. Those smaller buses were not coping around sort of Newport Town Centre. Okay, into God's Hill. Very nice. They crossed pretty much at God's Hill. That was appreciated. 11 people on, that's decent. Yeah, this isn't doing too bad. This isn't doing too bad at all. It is rush hour, but, you know. I guess what we'll do then to round the episode off, I know we've done a lot today, which is unusual. But to round the episode off, let's go back and research a west. Aha, there's my fort. There's one we were following. Let's see how well it does on the way in. Okay, well, that could be... That's somewhat disappointing, seeing that it was running in double digits on the way down. Maybe it'll pick up with time, I don't know. The way this game works is a mystery to me. And why was everyone waiting at Lyddon Park for the 901? Does everyone want to go to the hospital? I think that's what it is. Like, I wanted to get the bigger bus into Lyddon Park so that, you know, it could move people to the... Oh, hello. Right, we're back. We have map. Let's see what we got. How far did we get? Did we get the rest of the island? Not quite. That is very frustrating, given as we only have 10 expansions now. Okay. Someone is unwell. But let's see what we have on the mainland, because Southampton is just up this way. Then again, no, Southampton's up this way. It's Bournemouth and Poole that are this way. And if we have the expansions for it, I would quite like to have the rest of Portsmouth and Poole and Southampton. If the game will let us have that many buses, I actually have no idea. Should do. How many buses do we have at the moment? Oh, we've crossed the 100 mark. We now have over 100 buses on this save. And they are all on the Isle of Wight. I think we are larger officially than the real Southern Vectis operation. I'm going to check. Yep, we are officially larger than the real operation of Southern Vectis. Southern Vectis IRL has 97 buses. We have 104. Officially larger than Southern Vectis. I think we've gotten a lot done this episode, so with another thumbnail opportunity, I will see you in the next episode of City Bus Manager. Bye bye.